Happy December. Been out in the lot since probably about 9:30 or so. I don't even know what time it is. It's like 2:30 now. But been clearing more wood. I thought I was done with this wood crap, but evidently not. Here's take a look at what we got. That pile wasn't there. Neither was this one. Chainsaw, computerized chainsaw, worked amazing. I had to put a new chain on it, but that wasn't a big deal. And then I was running it, and for some reason I must have got some sawdust in between the chain and the blade, and it ground up a couple of teeth. Not really ground, more like just slightly mushroomed so they wouldn't fit in the track. So I had to take that out. I had to go to base, file that down so it would fit better, put it back in there, tighten it up, and then off she went. So I got another a brush pile I'm starting right there. All these are cut up. All those are cut up. These I'm not worried about. I'm just going to leave these just the way they are. And then I started hacking this up, but man, these are monsters. The cheetah needs a new starter because that would have been the best to get that sorted out, but hey, whatever. But yeah, I gotta get these suckers. Look at the size of that thing. I mean, I'm a size 9.5, in case anybody want to buy me shoes. Oh, speaking of shoes, I think it's time. Another casualty of this freaking lot. My shoes. I'm telling you, it's always something. Gotta sage this darn lot. So, anyway, the pump is working fantastic. It's got a little bit of water in it, but that water, you could pump that water out in about an hour. But this thing works phenomenal. I pulled out the cap for the bottom of the pump to drain the water out. If you guys don't forget to do that. If you don't, at night when it gets below 32 degrees, she's going to freeze, and that aluminum housing is going to be aluminum housings, plural, shattered. So, but that's where we are. I got to clean a little bit more. We'll see what the weather does tomorrow, and we'll do a little bit more and go from there. Good morning, December 4th, over at the lot, before work. I had to come down. I had to get the information from the cheetah so I can get a replacement starter, and I also wanted to install a mount for my time-lapse camera. Let me show you. It's jerry-rigged. It's not exactly what I had in mind when I started building it, but this part will get mounted to the tree with some fasteners. And then I have my time-lapse camera, which, theoretically, I haven't really tested it yet. It'll work. Which will get fastened to the pipe, like so, like such. Actually, let me turn it so it faces that way. That way it's pulling forward and not sideways. Pulling this way, not this way. So we'll put it straight, and then we can manipulate the housing as such, get it nice and straight, and then we can put it wherever we like. So, alright, there you go. That'll be on the tree. We'll mount it. to the tree right over there. Get this thing turned on. It's on 1 minute increments, so I don't know if it's gonna be 1 or 5 minute yet, to be honest with you. I'm not quite sure exactly. I think I'm just gonna end up putting it on 1 minute increments and seeing what happens. But anyway, so I'm gonna mount this bad boy, and I gotta get the numbers off of the motor for the Cheetah, so I can get that starter replaced, so I can get rid of some of this wood. And while I was here, I had ended up noticing that there is another 18 inches of water. Yeah, about 18 inches of water in the bottom of the freaking hole again. So while I'm doing the odds and ends, I think I'm going to prime the pump and pump the water out, because it's not worth the guys coming here in the middle of the week and everything frozen over, frozen solid, and then I'm not able to do anything. So I'm going to pump that water down and let's see what happens. Alright, it's been about 45 minutes, plus or minus. Pump's doing a phenomenal job. Look at that, 45 minutes later, and pumped out a good foot of water. Maybe I'll do the math at some point just to see how much water that actually is. So the house is roughly 1,200 square feet, and you're gonna add another maybe for the perimeter. Conservatively, let's call it 500 square feet additional. So we're probably looking at 2,900 square feet by a foot of water. Let's call it a foot of water. That would give us 2,900 cubic feet that would give us about 2,900 cubic feet of water. Remember, people, if it's going to get cold, drain your pump. So that gives us 2,900 cubic feet of water. So if we take that and figure out how many cubic feet of water in a gallon, we should be able to figure out how much water that thing pumped out.